are certain things a man should never tell a woman. Not because you're playing games, not because you're being dishonest, but because once those words leave your lips, you can never take them back. And when a woman hears them, her perception of you changes forever. She won't look at you the same way. She won't respect you the same way. And in many cases, she won't desire you the same way. Most men destroy attraction, trust, and even relationships by revealing things that should remain unspoken. They think being completely transparent or radically honest will build intimacy. But in reality, oversharing is what kills mystery, respect, and attraction. In this video, we're going to break down the 5 things you should never tell a woman, secrets that, if revealed, will make her lose the very respect that keeps her drawn to you. And along the way, we'll also explore the Stoic wisdom behind self-control, restraint, and why silence is often your greatest weapon. Stay with me until the end, because the last secret is the one almost every man ruins without realizing it. Secret number 1, insecurities. Every man has insecurities, even the strongest men. The difference is that wise men learn to manage them, while weak men feel the need to confess them to women in the hope of gaining sympathy. Here's the truth. Women are not attracted to insecurity. When you tell her your deepest fears about yourself, your looks, your masculinity, your status, you're hoping she will comfort you. But comfort is not attraction. What you're doing is flipping the polarity of masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy is meant to be grounded, calm, and certain. Feminine energy flows, shifts, and seeks security in the masculine. The moment you reveal that you are uncertain about yourself, you force her to step into the masculine role of reassurance. But attraction does not grow in that imbalance. Psychology explains this as burden shifting. By oversharing your insecurities, you shift the burden of your self-worth onto her shoulders. And most women will not carry that load for long. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "If anyone tells you that such a person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, 'He does not know my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these.'" The Stoic way is not to deny insecurities, but to accept them silently, work on them privately, and carry yourself with dignity. A man who knows his flaws but does not seek external validation for them appears strong. So don't dump your insecurities on her. Instead, build yourself up silently. Let your actions, not your confessions, show that you're growing beyond them. Secret number 2, never tell her how many women you've been with. Whether your number is low or high, it's a mistake to reveal it. If it's low, she may judge you as inexperienced. If it's high, she may judge you as reckless or untrustworthy. Either way, nothing good comes from this conversation. Many men think bragging about their past with women will make them look desirable, but in reality, it often backfires. A woman doesn't want to feel like she's just another number on your list, nor does she want to imagine you being clueless in intimacy. Even worse, telling her the number gives her ammunition for the future. If you've been with many women, she may hold it against you when trust issues arise. If you've been with few, she may secretly compare herself to your lack of experience. The Stoics remind us silence is a lesson learned through life's many sufferings. Marcus Aurelius himself emphasized the power of keeping certain truths private. Not every thought must be spoken. Not every detail must be shared. In relationships, mystery is your ally. It keeps her curious, engaged, and guessing. Never volunteer information that diminishes the intrigue she feels for you. Secret number 3, money. Money is one of the quickest ways a man can either build or destroy a woman's perception of him. If you brag about your wealth, she'll wonder if money is all you have to offer. She'll assume your identity is tied to possessions. If you complain about being broke, she'll feel unsafe with you. In both cases, her attraction shifts, not toward you, but toward what you represent financially. A man of true value never boasts and never complains. He simply handles his business. Seneca once wrote, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Your relationship with money is far more important than the number in your bank account. A woman feels safe with a man who is disciplined, resourceful, and unshaken by financial storms. She does not feel safe with a man who defines himself by either wealth or poverty. The Stoic approach is balance. Don't reveal too much, don't complain, don't boast. Move with quiet confidence, handle your responsibilities, provide stability without making money your identity. Secret number 4, fear. Every man feels fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of loss. But the difference lies in expression. When you openly confess fear to a woman, especially fear about the relationship, you shake her foundation of trust in your strength. Imagine telling her, "I'm scared you'll leave me. I'm afraid I'm not good enough. I fear losing everything." In that moment, you are no longer the anchor. You are the storm, and she cannot lean on a storm. Psychologically, fear is contagious. When you admit fear, you transfer it. Instead of protecting her from chaos, you infect her with it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Your fears are not truths. They are thoughts, and thoughts can be mastered. A Stoic man does not deny fear. He confronts it internally and transforms it into courage. The moment you feel fear, you face it silently, discipline yourself, and act despite it. That's what creates respect. So remember, share your dreams, your plans, your victories, but keep your deepest fears as battles you fight and overcome within. Secret number 5, betrayals. Here's something most men don't realize. Telling a woman about betrayals, either ones you've committed or ones that have been done to you, changes everything. If you tell her about your betrayals, she will see you as untrustworthy. Even if you've changed, the shadow of doubt remains. If you tell her about how others betrayed you, she will see you as weak, naive, or unable to protect yourself. Either way, you lose. Stoic wisdom teaches us not to dwell on betrayal. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best way of avenging yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer." In other words, if you were betrayed, rise above it. Don't share the wounds as a badge of pain. Heal privately. Become stronger. A woman doesn't need to know the details of every betrayal in your life. She only needs to see how you carry yourself despite them. When you stand unbroken, she respects you. When you dwell on betrayals, she doubts you. Secret number 6, weakness. This is one of the biggest mistakes men make. They reveal weakness in moments when strength is required. Weakness isn't about physical strength, it's about emotional control. When you cry uncontrollably, when you rage without restraint, when you beg for love or validation, you show weakness. Now, don't misunderstand. Being human, showing emotion, or being vulnerable at times is not weakness, but making a habit of emotional collapse in front of her is. Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your reaction defines your strength. If you break under pressure, you reveal that you cannot handle life's storms. And if you cannot handle them, she will not trust you to lead her through them. Restraint, control, calmness under pressure. These are the marks of a man who earns respect. Never tell or show a woman that you are emotionally fragile. Instead, show her that you can carry weight without breaking. Secret number 7, doubt. Doubt kills more attraction than anything. When you doubt yourself, she doubts you too. When you doubt her unnecessarily, she feels trapped, untrusted, and eventually leaves. If you tell her, "I doubt I can succeed. I doubt you love me. I doubt this will last," You are writing the script for the relationship's failure. Stoic philosophy teaches radical acceptance of uncertainty. You don't need guarantees. You don't need certainty. You only need discipline, presence, and strength of character. Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Doubt is natural, but instead of confessing it, channel it into determination. Let your actions, not your doubts, shape the outcome. Never plant seeds of doubt in her mind. If she didn't have them before, she will after you speak them. Instead, let your calmness reassure her that even in uncertainty, you stand firm. So, let's recap. The 5, really 7, secrets you must never tell a woman are insecurities, work on them privately,